Yeah.
Sasa singulo ndimenaye apha nguKhomisar Hlengiwe Mkhaliphi. She is the national aide of the Labour Desk, a CCT member and a member of Parliament. That is from the National Parliament. Thank you.
Annual union. Can you clarify leyo into the EFF and the Labour Desk and the union?
Okay, well, look, we are not a union, but we have an interest on labour matters. That's why we called ourselves EFF Labour Desk, because if there's a labour dispute, workers who are very vulnerable, who need assistance, because there's no unions who are assisting members of a particular worker have a problem, but is a member of a union, but you find that the union is not helping them. So we come to that space as an EFF because we have a very huge interest as an organization who is pro-poor, who is an organization of the working class. So there's no dispute. We also tell them that no, if you have a problem, you want to rely on the Labour Relations Act, but you must not forget that we are also members of Parliament. So I'm expected to do my oversight as a member of Parliament, as a councillor of EFF, and also as a third largest political party in South Africa. We ought to do an oversight to come and protect our people, especially the working class.
EFF as a stakeholder ke ngoku xa idla ngoya kwezi department udla ngoyemisa ngento ba sisi-stakeholder. So as a stakeholder ithini indaba yakho?
As a stakeholder, as a community activist, as a member of Parliament, as a councillor, everyone has an interest on what is happening in the communities per se. So now Tina as a desk now, because of the labour issues that are reported to us, we as a stakeholder, we have an interest again to say that no, want to know. But our approach most of the time is to say to the company or to the employee, we are not here to fight you, but we are here to talk to you on behalf of this person who does not know their rights. So why are you also being very fighting with us while we are not fighting? Just sit down. We are mediating here on behalf of the workers. So let us find the amicable solution. From here, we are going to the Department of Labour. There's an issue there, or there are issues that were raised by the office of Sposh, who is leading the Labour Desk here. So today we said to them, no, after this meeting we're coming to them, let us sit down. If there's an issue that is raised, why are you defensive? Why are you saying that no, you must not come here and so on? Listen to the issue and then let us resolve the issue, because the main aim of the Labour Desk is to resolve issues. The purpose of this gathering today was to workshop the EFF Labour Desk of Eastern Cape. So we have all 8 regions, because each and every region in the Eastern Cape has got a Labour Desk. So we said let us take our time from national office to come and workshop them. Just to empower them how to fight the system, because the main thing is to fight the system that is continuing oppressing our people, victimizing our people, unfairly dismiss our people. And then we find that we come across with those people who are saying, but we have got nothing to do with labor issues as an EFF Labour Desk. So we ought to come and workshop them to say, no. As an organization that is in love with the poor people, please be empowered in order to protect the vulnerables.
So do you think with the information abanayo now, they can bangakwazi uzimela on their own and bakwazi uzilwela
Yes. No, they are very empowered. Our training was on twofold. It was politically, because we're the political party, you can't run away from that fact. And the second component was to go through the legislations, which was provided by my office. So now they have a clue now. They know what is expected to them. But again, it was the first time to have this kind of a workshop, but we told them that no, at least they are led by a person who understands the labor laws in the name of Sibongile. So they can always contact Sibongile for any help they need. But it was very, very, very interesting, and now they can go forward in terms of fighting for workers.
And there are a lot of cases Paya Township in Tanzania whereby about officials kwa Asia zapaya understand bayakwazi uba umuntu ase case ebona uba angayiwina ngothetha ngozithethela yena kanti negqwetha, but ifike khona aba bantu kuthiwa baphaka labor uve kuthiwa i-employer iwinile and we lose the case. So can you comment on ilandika i-trust yabantu on ile unions and officials zaphaka labor?
Yeah, well, look, there's an outcry, firstly with unions. So unions have failed people in South Africa. So people are crying. They are still paying because they thought that one day unions will come to their senses. But the fact of the matter, people are crying, they are complaining because unions have become very useless in South Africa. So therefore, that's why we are a voice of the poorest now, in the absence of the union. But it was one of the issues that we tackle here. We armed our people on how to force the labor unions to come to rescue. Because it's unfair, they're still charging people the union fees. So why do we have to charge the union fee? So we come to a conclusion to say that once a person is reporting a case, the first thing that we must ask that particular worker, are you a member of a union? So we have to go and fight with you, along with you, to fight your union, because they can't continue taking your money while they are not assisting you. Remember, the EFF labor desk is not charging a cent. It's because we have a love of the poorest of the poor. So therefore, we come to that conclusion that now we also have to assist the union members to confront their unions. Because look, in the instance, the labor unions, they're supposed to provide the support for their union members. For instance, if a company, a particular company, and the workers in that particular company have taken a decision that let us go to a legal strike. If they decide to go to a legal strike for 7 days, for 14 days, for 21 days, the union is supposed to pay these workers because there's this policy in South Africa of no work, no pay. But the unions, they don't do that.